Chapter 12. Thou M for murder. You watch horrified as the paramedics load the last of the bodies from the station into an ambulance. Your friends stand with you in silence as you watch them go. Say, I wrap your arms around him, pulling Zaire into a tight squeeze, especially lifts to the temple. Time check. I don't know what to say. Stop a joke to my mom. What more is there to say? And Zaire's right, and this is unbelievable. And just feet away from all these people. As the audience pulls away, you realize just how big a crowd has gathered to watch. Whoever Stubby Joe is, we need to get them, and soon, before they can do any more damage. Hell, most of our suspects are dead. We need to regroup. Let's get back to the state. Let's try to make our way home. Widespread panic starts to ripple through the town. People flock into the streets, and nearby, a man yells, "Wait, so while we were out here partying, Stubby Joe 2.0 was in there actually killing people?" He risks his mask off and drops into the street, horrified. "I'm trying to get off this island." "Ferry tickets! Get your ferry tickets here!" "Right here, I need one." "Me too." As the news spreads through the town square, fear quickly turns to hysteria, and the crowd starts to take on a life of its own. The crowd starts to take on a life of its own, swaying and knocking you around. Everybody stay close. Somebody's gotta do something, or this is gonna get dangerous. They go around for high ground before spotting the base of a lamppost and climbing up so the crowd can see you. Everyone, the situation at the police station has been taken care of. Please remain calm and return to your homes. "Hey, I know you. You were there when I found the bodies." "I thought the killer was caught. What's going on?" The crowd quiets a little to hear your answer, but you know you won't have the attention for long. One thing right now is to avoid startling people. Take a deep breath and look out at the crowd. I'm not really sure, but what I know right now is that you'll all be safer in your homes than you are out here. I know you're scared, but pushing and shoving isn't going to help matters. "Mama, I want to go home." "I know, honey. Please, let us out." You motion for the crowd to make way, and the grateful family disappears down the street in peace. "Please, go home. Spend time with your families and try not to panic. Everything's going to be okay." "Well, I'm not waiting around to get murdered. I'm getting the hell out of here." Other crowd members yell their agreement, and as the stampede heads for the docks, you try to stop them. "Wait, we can't all leave at once. People will get hurt, or on the ferry system. It'll be chaos." "And whose fault is that? We're all still here." "You had told us the truth after they caught that guy. We could have gotten out of here already." "Said you told the party line, but just spoke that mayor. She got what she deserved, and if anyone else dies, it's on you. This crowd turns against you. You can't feel guilt and shame." "I'm sorry. I was just trying to keep everyone calm, and you can apologize for the rest of the day as far as I care, but I'm getting off this murder island." "Please, everyone needs to," but no one's listening to you. No one's listening to me anymore. And as you look out to the area where your friends were standing, you find it overrun with fleeing partiers. "Guys, where are you?" "Jesse." Scared in the crowd, you find Tyson, fighting against being carried away by the current of people. "Tyson." Deep in the crowd, you think he's about to back on Zaire's head. Further still, you see Lucky doing her best to avoid being knocked into the harbor. "Hey, stop pushing." "This crowd's insane. I need to get them out of there." You go on desperately, your eyes laying on the vendor's discarded bullhorn. Use the bullhorn to bring order to the chaos. Make sure you have your friends and boost your just go. Ouch. You jump down into the crowd to pick up the bullhorn and hold it to your mouth. "Hey everyone, listen up." Fortnite update. But am I gonna play this Star Wars season? Hell no. Just gonna go on festival. At best. At once the crowd slows the pulse to pushing and shoving, and as they look for the source of the noise, you steer yourselves. "I know this situation is crazy, but I was born and raised here, so I see what we've been through when we all pull together. So if you interfere, Allow your better angels to guide the way. My better angel doesn't need to see on the ferry to get out of here. He can fly. Half the crowd agrees, and as they resume their push to the docks, the other half of the crowd stand the ground. Hey, stop shoving. I have to say something to get everyone organized before someone gets hurt. Come on, guys. Even the people on the Titanic let women and children go first. If those kids, but me. Whoa, alright, MJ. Calm down. Get your turn. A few laughing bells through the crowd, and as the man pipes down in shame, you can feel the tension back. But first, let's try to get any families with children to the front. Let everyone a little calmer. You're able to climb down to the crowd, careful to keep a black smile on your face. Try and make a line to one side of the pack, everyone. This crowd shifts into a more or less simplified line. See Tyson jogging toward you. Jesse, thank God. I was gonna get crushed. I just hope the hole's long enough to find Zaire and Lucky. I can't see anything in this crowd. I think I saw Lucky by the docks. Come on. You follow him toward the water. And though the crowd around Lucky is large, she's able to excuse herself and slip through to meet you. I've never been claustrophobic, but I definitely get it now. And I spoke with the bullhorn, Jesse. I can leave you guys out there on your own, now could I? But as you look around the crowd, you notice someone's missing. Have either of you seen that game? Stop messing with me. Not since we all got separated. Did he just still caught up in the crowd somewhere? Maybe. I was pretty sure I saw him from that lamppost earlier. But as you look around at the chaos from the street, a hot dot occurs to you. Who was the kill content while we're all distracted? Terror fills you, but you weigh down. Stop freaking out and focus, Jesse. There's gotta be some way to find him. Put your phone and hastily jab the contact. Come on. The line goes straight to the voicemail without ringing. Hey, Zaire, I'm available right now. Leave me a message and I'll be right back to you. Dear Zaire, now's not the time that your phone go dead. Tone, you plug your ear and yell to be heard over the crowd. Zaire, it's Jesse. We're at the dog looking for you, so if it gets back, call me. I need to know that you're okay. Please. You hang up, trying to find Lucky and Tyson staring intently at the crowd. I think I see them back in the square. Are you sure? I was pretty sure I just saw them getting bombed for ferries. Well, I just called and had to leave the voicemail because their phone was out of juice. There are only a few places they go to charge it in public. We should check there. But you turn to see even more people who have joined the line, covering every available space. The three of you try to fight against the crowd, but it quickly becomes clear that moving as a group is not going to be possible. We gotta stay here and keep an eye out for them. And I should go on town. Jesse, there's a murder on the loose. You need to stay with us. It's not safe. Yes, right now Zara's out there all alone. The faster we find them, the faster all of us will be safe. We will stand there contemplating for a moment. Then, Jess will be fine. The sun won't set for a few hours, and there are plenty of people out and about, so just head back, okay? And be careful. Unless it is there, Gilly isn't the only one you need to keep an eye on. I will. Your first stop is Mariah General Hospital, and as you enter through the automatic doors, your heart pounds in your chest. Aside from here, I really hope it's just to charge your phone. But as you approach the reception desk, you can see that the waiting room is empty, and every single outlet is unoccupied. With a heavy heart, you approach a nurse. Excuse me, can you tell me if a patient has been admitted, Zaire Jackson? No, it's today. For anything, patients are asking to be transferred out on account from all murders. They're about to go into lockdown. Jesse, is that you? Look up to find Lucky's mother, making a slow trek toward you. Miss Alvarez. Better? How you feeling? So glad to see you moving. I'm glad to be able to do it in this sad snail's pace, but I'm grateful for each one. Lucky was pretty shaken after last time I saw you. Luciana's always been a worrier. I'm just sorry some me she has to fuss over this time. You join Mrs. Alvarez as she shuffles along the hallway, following the step beside her. Lucky's love can be a little much, but she means well. The hotel is paid with good intentions. I tried to tell her that when she got into a screaming match with Dr. Shantakumar. The name drop catches you off guard and paused for a moment before hurrying to catch up. Lucky didn't tell me about that. What's the fight about? I was a patient in Dr. Shantakumar's drug trial for a new pancreatic cancer medicine. He was cutting edge stuff, but everyone else started getting better, and a group of us didn't. It's pretty obvious that we had the placebo. Lucky didn't take it well. She passed the portrait, my brother at the doctor, and get chills. Mrs. Alvarez posed to stop in front of her room, and you put on a smile. How about I make you a deal? I'll keep an eye on you for her, and an eye out. I'll keep an eye on you for her, and an eye on her for you. Sound good? That sounds wonderful. You've always been such a sweet kid. I'm glad Luciana has a friend like you. With a hug, we watched Mrs. Alvarez get back to bed safely before heading to the exit to continue search for the air. But as you go, we can't help but wonder. Did Lucky have taken the news so badly that she killed Dr. Shantakumar? As you walk through downtown, you find that usually busy streets are completely empty. Shops are closed, and all that is the usual haunts are ghost towns. Zaire, where are you? Mind races, and the longer you go without answers, the more panic builds. What if they're out there somewhere in need of help? I can't find them, then for yourself spiral pressure within you immense. You imagine the killer standing over their lifeless body, knife dripping blood with fresh from the kill. You're too late. No. You force your eyes shut, take a deep breath, counting backward from 10 as you inhale. No, this is real. I can be perfectly fine. But panic now, I'm gonna find out. Don't panic, Jesse. Just keep going. As you exhale, you force out the stress, allowing your mind to focus on the sound of footsteps approaching. Jesse, look up to find your longtime neighbor, Hassan, approaching you, a look of concern on his face. Are you alright? Nothing better. Probably been worse. Why are you taking so long? You're waking up. Well, I'm looking for a friend of mine. Sarah Jackson. Mary Jackson's kid, right? I heard about their mother. That poor woman. How they would know. I don't know. They took from dead because I tried reaching out, but I didn't get an answer. I'm worried something's happened to them. Look, I like that everyone respects pronouns, but it's a little bit unrealistic that there's no one slips up and them misgendered non-binary person. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like it. It's just unrealistic. I'm not saying it has to be realistic. I'm just saying real life. That's I don't know. Like that everybody knows the pronouns, and it's just along with it. Like even if they don't know them, they just like, oh yeah, they cool, but okay, no. I worry for all you children. You're somebody your own family on the mainland in dogs like nothing I've ever seen. I don't think anyone has. People are desperate, and it's making them act out of character. I never really thought of Relic Island as a true home, but I don't even recognize this place anymore. Take it? Yeah. Take someone who knows. You know many homes in your lifetime, and you'll find not all of them are places. Sometimes, most times, home is rotten people. As the son heads in the direction of his estate, he called out to you over his shoulder. You try reaching out to your friend again. You know, my kids, if I take away one bead dupe machine, two more spring up in its place. You have to try. Bead dupe. What a way if you pull out your phone, shoot that a text, or just check your inbox and name catches your attention. Bex? Wait, the killer had Bex's phone. I admit I've been able to get a hold of Zaire, but I bet I know who will pick up. Shaking, you click on Bess's contact. And as the call connects on the third ring, she felt the panic in her chest changed shape into a heart-burning rage. Hello, Jesse. What surprise? Listen to me, it's gonna be good. If you just open Zaire, I won't stop till you rot in myself for the rest of your life. Do you understand me? So just be clear, if the deaths were totally okay, but Zaire is where you draw the line. I should have told you that. I hope they're flattered. I know I would be. So you're joking now? This is all funny to you? I'm not joking. I'm jealous. He called me to talk about something else. How should I feel? Cut the crap and tell me where Zaire is. How would I know? 'Cause you took them. No, I didn't. After dropping by the station, I had some business to tend to, so I had been far too busy to take care of your friend. The words catch you by surprise and you pause. How am I supposed to believe you? Because I have nothing to gain from lying to you. I will kill you, and I'll kill your friends. I'll cement them like island history, let the Undertaker will cement their bodies into the ground itself. But right now, you are alive and well, so relax, and go find your friend. Largo's dead. You just tell me to get my friend. You just tell me to find my friend. What? Hold on. What? What? The line goes dead as the killer hangs up, and despite the haunted nature of their final message, you can't help but feel comforted. And as creepy as that was, it means Zaire's still alive. So, where are you? You give the street another scan, and as your eyes lock on a familiar building, everything clicks into place. I know we'll find you. Hold on, Zaire, I'm coming. You arrive at Mary Jackson's office to find the door wide open, space nearly torn upside down. Sarah doesn't look up from the drawer. You're digging Drew when you come in. Dog, let me find you here. What are you doing? Looking for evidence. Evidence? Of what? My mom's corruption. Everything I have is substantial. They ripped the drawer from his desk and heave it, and as the drawer crashes to the floor, the money's belongings scattered across the floor. Oh, honey. I'm so sorry. You go off the floor in 2 strides and pull them into your arms. And I heard. And if I could take it away, I would. I swear. She's just gone. I had her right in front of me a couple of hours ago. Now she's gone. Shh. I know. It's all a shock. But it'll be okay. No, you don't understand. Sarah pulls away, and for a moment it hurt. It's easy to rage in her eyes. I'll never be able to look her in the face and hear her admit she did. I had my last chance this morning, and I wasted my shot, so I need that evidence. Why don't we come back in a few days? Sarah whirls on you, dropping the folder in her hands back onto your mother's desk. No, I want to find it now. There's a killer out there now. People are ready to trample each other in the streets now. Tyson and Lucky are waiting for us now. We're ready for a million things to focus on at the moment. Why do you need? Because I need to know who the hell my mother was, okay? Sarah's voice breaks, and at once, all of the anger vanishes. They crumple into a seated position against the side of the desk. Growing up, I thought my mom was this straight-laced politician. And for the last few days, I thought she'd be a killer. I just want to know one thing about her for certain. There was I had a bruise relationship and a creature for you score, and I just helped them work through the most death. That line before it said their voice broke. Well, yeah, so you read it like that, like ooh. Debbie Ryan here talk. You hold your hand out to Zaire and help him up. I know how important Chloe could be. Again, that last moment with Destiny before she died helped me close a lot of doors that I didn't even know were open. If I could help her get the same, I will. Thank you, Jesse. Seriously. We nod to each other and join Zaire and wipe from the other drawers of the mom's desk. So, what are we looking for? Not exactly sure. Maybe something that proves she's buried the investigation into the murders. Can I ask how is this going to give you what you need? As bad as it is, I think I need to know how deep in it she was. And when you find it, what are you gonna do? Sayer's face hardened as they tossed aside a nose sheet of letterhead. I'm gonna release it. And that's what I wanted to do when I started. I'm gonna do it. People deserve to know. I guess that makes sense. I can see how it might be hard to grieve when the public thinks one thing about your mom, and you're the only one who knows this more. Exactly. I can't just ignore what I know, but without proof to just say I made it up. I can't be the only one who knows anymore. As the words wash over you, you hear the exhaustion behind them, and as you nod, you see the tension in Zaya's shoulders relax a bit. I get that. Truth is hard to deal with alone. Sometimes you just have to say it and let the chips fall where they may. You turn your attention back to the desk, open the top right drawer, and sifting through its contents. Find anything? Just some old speeches and campaign stuff. There's nothing here to do with the detective or any criminal investigations. As you go to put them back in the drawer, you notice a framed photo sitting on the desk. Saya with Mayor Jackson at graduation. Should I point out to them? Might be nice for them to remember Mayor Jackson as the mom, not just the mayor. Mary's too soon. I don't remember it painful. I don't want to hurt them, but they deserve to know she cared. Zaya looks over at you, and you pick up the photo on the desk. Look how young you look. That seems like forever ago. Can't believe she kept it. She wasn't exactly sentimental. There's around at the rest of it. Her desk to find nothing but her work awards. Almost like she put everything she was proud of front and center. Yeah, I guess she did. You can feel all the dots building up in the silence, but Zaya looks down again and opens another drawer. Turn back as well, not before noticing they're moving through the papers a little slower than before. If I were staging a cover-up, where would I hide the evidence? Closing the top drawer, you kneel down, skipping right to the bottom, and as you open it, you find a series of file folders. Take up the whole thing. Maybe you just follow it with some of the rest of the memos, like a hide in plain sight kind of thing. Hey, can I ask you something? Of course. What is it? Sire hesitates for a moment. Then, what do you think makes someone a good or bad person? Like, what's the difference between someone who's bad and someone who's just done bad things? Is it just your actions, or is there more to it? What actions? I mean, people can say anything, but your actions are what show your true priorities, you know? I think being a good person is all about trying to leave the world a better place than where you found it. There's room for mistakes and bad choices, but if you set out to cause more negative effects than positive, I think that makes you a bad person. You look out to find Zaya deep in thought. That's a thought. Yeah, I think you might be right. I said thought with a Z. Thought. For a moment, you two look in silence then. Thanks for talking to me about this. I think I know what I want to do, if we can ever find this evidence. You look back down at the drawer in front of you, realize the file folders only look like they all go all the way back. When you pull the files up to the front, it reveals a envelope lying at the bottom of the drawer. That has to be something suspicious. You pull it out and open it, and a small stack of paper slides out. On close inspection, you realize they're copies of memos sent to the detective porter, including some much more incriminating than the one you saw at the police station. Found something? What is it? As you read through the stack with wide eyes, you feel your stomach drop. Everything. You hand over the packet to Zaire, watching her face carefully. Question is, what are you gonna do with it? Zaire closes the envelope and tucks it into the waistband, pulling her shirt down over it. I know who Lisa Jackson was, but I can't just ignore the truth because she was my mother. I won't do what she did, but making sure she takes responsibility for this, even in death, is how I decide who I am. So when it's all over, I'll send it to a reporter. And that's really admirable. It's a hard thing to do, but I think the other victims' families will want to know. Me too. Thank you for saying what you did. I need to hear that. I need to hear it. Anytime. Now, we need to get back to the others. We need to get the others and head back to the estate to regroup. Ready? Yeah. Let's go. You should have lights, and together, you and Zaire slip out of the mother's office without a single look back. You and Zaire hurry through downtown, running through the empty streets toward the docks to regroup with the others. But as you go closer, you find the line for the ferries has stopped moving, and the people practically fail. Let me on now, or so help me, the killer will be the last of your worries. Oh my god. Jesse, Zaire. So to find Tyson Lucky wrestling to get you the crowd to meet you. We gotta go. Why? What's going on? Why are people so upset? There's always been sabotaging the ferries. Remember one that all failed and just announced no one else can leave the island? And people are not taking it well. That must be what the killer meant when they said they were busy today. Boathouse windows shatters as the crowd turns angry as Zaire looks around with wide eyes. It's turned to a mob. That's why we can't stay here. Let's get back to the estate. We'll batten down hatches and ride this thing out. I keep thinking it's just gonna end right there. Back at your house, the four of you fill each other in on your adventures part before falling silent. At a loss for how the day took such a drastic turn for the worse. Guys, if we don't find this killer soon, Joe Island's gonna become a Lord of the Flies remake. It's not exactly like we've been goofing off, Jesse. And that is right. What more can we do that we haven't already tried? There's gotta be something we're missing. He pays the floor methodically till Tyson chimes in. Why don't we list everything we know about the killer? There's a chance that between the four of us, we know more than we think we do. Oh, they definitely have it out for us. When I talked to them earlier, they made it clear that they want us all dead. Maybe we made an enemy of someone. Maybe, but they don't mind killing other people too. It seems like some of the killings are targeted and someone. Alana doesn't kill us. That seemed purposeful. The killer took unnecessary risks to catch them alone and staged them for us. Okay, but what about my mom, Brian, and Detective Porter? I think something else going on there. What I profiled so far makes me think the killer wants attention. I mean, they were kind of peeved when I called and only wanted to talk about Zaire. Not to mention, you were about to march the entire journalism department into the station and put the finger Mayor Jackson and Detective Porter. The story would have been huge, and Brian would have been forever known as the guy they screwed over. Now, all anyone can talk about is the killer. It doesn't scream, Jesse, please notice me. I don't know what does. Okay, fair. In other news that you might not know, Destiny was seeing someone. Who? I don't know. She was supposed to tell us the night at the party, but, well, we all know what happened there. And does it seem weird to anyone else that this mysterious partner hasn't reached out? I mean, when I'm seeing someone, we talk non-stop. You're right. You reach into your pocket to pull out Destiny's phone. You just have that. No missed calls or texts, but the only reason that would happen is if something had happened to them, or they already know she's dead. The room goes silent with somber news. The Lucky clears her throat. Okay, so Joe's lover kills Destiny. That tracks. But then why would they kill everyone else? And why would they want attention from you, Jesse? Yeah, that theory leaves a lot of stuff unaccounted for. And quite fair, but because there's something we're just not seeing. Every theory has holes till you find the missing pieces. Yeah, but we're missing half the puzzle, Jesse. Are they local? Was social media following? We don't even have a name. She nicknamed them Backpack in her phone. That's gotta mean something. Maybe it's someone here for Terrorfest. You think a tourist doing it? I think it's possible, but then why target us specifically? That's true, but tourists wouldn't have a reason to go after us. Unless they did know us, like some from college or something. Or maybe some crazy fan of Destiny's. We're not getting anywhere. We're just talking ourselves in circles. Half the time is dead, and at this rate, you might as well reach a sign themselves to join them. Their friends stare back, clearly not expecting the outburst. Okay. I think everyone just needs a minute. It's been a rough day. Let's take a break and be back here in dirty. Sarah and Lucky nod, and as they slip out of the room, Tyson puts a hand on your shoulder. Are you okay? No. A murderer is running around, killing everyone I know and love. And no matter what I do, I can't stop them. Feel tears well behind your eyes and try to blink them away. All these mind games and trying to figure things out. I'm just tired. I can't get this up anymore. Shaking your head, Tyson checks the time on his phone, slaps his thighs, and climbs to his feet. Yeah, come with me. I want to show you something. You nod and let him lead you out of the living room and the hall. And into the solarium. Sunset bursts through the glass at every angle, splattering the last of today's rays over everything in sight. Wow. I haven't been here in years. This was always my favorite room in your house. I bet the sadness that a golden hour in here couldn't cure. In the wolf of the solarium, with the sun shining down on your face, you start to feel yourself relax for the first time all day. I know things are hard, and when the sun goes down, nothing will have changed. But I just thought you needed that reminder that there are still good things in the world, and more than that, that you can handle the bad ones. Tyson pulls you into a strong, warm hug, and nestled in his arms, warm in the sunlight. You feel comforted in a way you haven't felt in a long time. What do you need, Jesse? What else can I do? Spend an intimate moment with Tyson, increase your relationship, and boost your voice juice going. No. Can you just hold me? I was so glad you're not hooking with Tyson. I feel like I'm about to fall apart, and I just need someone to keep me together. To get me out of my funk, you want to hook up. You not my type, big man. He squeezes you a little extra, and you clean back. I got you. Moments pass, and as the sun dips, you pull away. You ready to head back? Yeah, I'm right behind you. But as he starts to the door, you feel Destiny's phone buzz in your back pocket. From your back pocket, and when you pull it out, it says a notification. It's a reminder for a date with Backpack. Feel the anger bubble up in your chest again. I'm done having no answers. Wonder who this is now. Actually, I'll meet you out there. There's something I gotta do. Sure, I'll let everyone know. Tyson turns it up, finds it stuck, and jiggles it a little. Try to get open. You find the right contact and press the phone to your ear. Alright, Backpack. Time to be the family. The knob rattles, sticks, rattles again. The phone rings once, twice, 3 times. Check the screen to find the bars are low and the call hasn't connected. Come on. Come on. Then Tyson gives the door a hard jerk. The door wrenches open. Tyson's phone gets full bars. And the sound of a phone ring in Tyson's pocket stops you both short. That was loud. It was a loud ring, but